Yes, you read that right, Tesla waypoints are finally here. Today we'll be talking about all the new features in the latest Tesla software update version 2021.40.6. So let's dive straight into it. So here I am on the release notes screen of version 2021.40.6, and as you can see, the biggest feature here is now the ability to add stops or waypoints in your navigation. So let's give you a quick demo of how this works. So from the main map screen here, I would initially set up the journey like how I would usually. So let's say I was doing a trip from Auckland to Wellington. It would go through, plan out my trip, and give me all the supercharger stops on the way. But what you will see now is the ability to add stops from this button right here. So if I click on this, and let's say I was going to make a stop into Napier, what it will then do is it will actually reroute and add all the other charging stops on the way. And it actually tells you what battery percentage you will end up with at each stop as well. So it's quite handy. Now I can add another waypoint to my journey by clicking the plus button again. But unfortunately, the way Tesla has developed this, you don't have the ability yet to remove or reorder the waypoints. So that's a bit of a pain. But here's hoping that Tesla adds this ability in future updates. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. So this feature is super awesome. Let's now move to the next thing in the list, which is cold weather improvements. So here Tesla mentions that you can now enable front defrost and maintain your climate settings while clearing ice and snow. So this feature is super handy if you live in certain environments. Next major feature is the TIDAL integration for the music app. So if you jump to music, you now have the ability to stream your music through TIDAL. So if you do have a TIDAL account, you can scan the QR code and it will log you in and you can play your music through TIDAL. Next up, Tesla has now added an audio alert when you turn on traffic-aware cruise control. So previously you would only get a chime if you turned on autopilot with auto steer, but now you actually get it with the cruise control as well. So that's quite nice to know when it's turned on. And last on the list, it's some user interface improvements in the form of new language support. Tesla has now added the ability to display your interface in British English. So let's show you where the setting is. So all you have to do is go to your car quick controls, go to display, and from your touchscreen language setting, you will now see an option of choosing British English. It doesn't affect the voice recognition, just the language that displays on your touchscreen, which might be an indication that Tesla might add it in the future for the voice recognition as well. So the only feature that's missing from the list in this part of the world is Sentry mode live camera access. This is probably one of the most useful features that Tesla has recently added, which allows you to remotely view the stream from your cameras when the Sentry mode is enabled. So here's hoping it will come to this part of the world soon as well. So that pretty much sums up all that's new in this software release. Honestly, it still feels so unreal having a car that just updates over the internet just like your smartphone. So well done, Elon. Now if you found this video useful, be sure to smash that like button for us, and if you want to see more content, hit subscribe as well. And as always guys, stay charged.